Hey everybody, Adam Davidson, RadCast for Thursday, January 4th, 2024. Yesterday on RadCast, I said that I wanted to really focus on a single prayer for the day, to meditate upon it. Why did I decide to do this and tell you I was going to do it? Because of the call to contemplation. Now, I'm really fascinated by this idea from 2 Corinthians 3:18. Let's see if I've got it here, actually. Here we go. We looked at this yesterday, but you're going to see it again. Paul writes, "And we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever-increasing glory, which comes from the Lord who is the Spirit." The basic idea is that the more that I concentrate on the Lord and consider his glory, the more that I become like him. Not becoming a God, but certainly taking on his characteristics, taking on even his glory, which is extraordinarily humbling to me. But if you think about it, we always talk about wanting to glorify God with our lives. Well, that's exactly what the psalmist is saying, that our lives begin to reflect Jesus, and so God is glorified as people see in us the marks of Jesus. So yesterday I said, well, Radcasters, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend all day thinking about this prayer and just continuing to meditate upon it. I love you, Lord, my strength. That's the opener from Psalm 18:1. David writes it and then says all kinds of beautiful lyrics about the goodness and the provision and the mercy of God. No doubt about it. It's a great psalm. But I find myself forgetting it. I made this commitment. I said, I'm going to really work on focusing on this all day. Totally forgot. I'm going about my day. I'm at the gym. I'm at I'm at the dentist chair yesterday. Didn't even cross my mind for most of the day. And I thought, how sad, or at least how honest I'm being with you when I say that I talk about practicing God's presence, and I talk about it here on RadCast over and over again, and yet I do such a poor job at practicing it. Now, I don't feel condemnation. I don't feel guilt or shame over that. I see it as God's call to me to continue to develop a practice, a discipline of just having that prayer on my mind as I'm going about the routines of my day and still going about them. It doesn't mean that I'm totally disconnected from my family or from friends or from work. It's not that, but it's just something that I'm thinking about all the time. And just consider the short beauty of this prayer. I love you, Lord, my strength. First of all, to say that we love God, that indicates intimacy and closeness, which we have through Christ. To call him Lord means that he is over all things in our lives. He's over the rotation of the earth, and he's over all the details of my life. And to call him my strength is just to acknowledge that we only do what we do because of the strength that God gives us. So would you join me today? And if you're going to join me in making this a practice today, let me know in the comments, because we need to stick together. I love you, Lord, my strength. May that be the prayer, the consideration that we have throughout the day. And let's just see what God does as we continue together to contemplate the glory of the Lord. That's RadCast.